Hello and welcome to Race 5 of the Utica Home Track Series here at Watkins Glen. 25 fierce competitors are here today to duke it out in the Finger Lakes region of central New York. As I said, 25 cars on the starting grid. We had 29 cars attempt the race, so 4 drivers did not make it. That's how we set up the field. The cars that did not make it coming up. Failed to qualify for today's race with Ryan Cook, a road race expert, Michelle Cittadino, Sam Yankee again, and Monique Peskic, who finished 10th last week. Maria Camiso had the pole in car number 26, but not for long. John Cittadino was taken on the outside. Going into the turn, Maria Camiso is going to try and fight back. Going to pass underneath. No, she's going to get checked up by car number 72. 72 is going to drive off. John Cittadino has been looking for redemption after his poor finish in the Hot Wheels Racing Series, 37th in points out of 40. He got a win last week, but that's not enough for him. He wants 2. He wants to break a couple records today. Maybe being the first person to win 2 races, maybe first to win 2 in a row. Both would be good for him. Car number 72 running well today. Dan O'Neill qualified for the race. He was not locked in going into this weekend, but qualified 3rd on the grid. Pretty impressive for car number 02, who has not had the best season. His best finish so far came at Bristol, where he got a top 5. Best of luck for the 02 team. They're an underfunded team. David Yankee, car number 07, proving to be quite the road race ace. Car number 07 has only qualified for Zandvoort here in, Bristol, which isn't a road course, but everyone was locked into that event. Car number 07 trying to get some much-needed points for the 07 team. Incident lap 13. Matt Evans has not really shown much driving ability on these courses. He's going to run the car off the track going into turn 1. That was Will Coleman in the 85 he almost ran into. He's going to get stuck. He's going to have to get a wrecker and fall 2 laps off the pace. This is the onboard. He did not want to run into the 85 car, and good thing he did check up, or else that could have been a pretty bad accident. Car number 4's, his day is going to be done for. Here's Megan Curley, car number 46. You can probably see this car from space, seeing how brightly colored it is. Rainbow Zen, the sponsor. Running in 3rd today. Impressive job for Megan Curley, who's not had the best season. Her teammate Jeff Evans in the 45 just barely qualified for this event. He wasn't locked in. Much needed bonus points for Death Knight Racing. Matt Evans joined the field 2 laps off the pace near car number 10 of Russell Arcuri and the 40 of Andrew Wiegand. He was behind Andrew Wiegand about a lap ago, but he passed him. Matt Evans, his day is pretty much done for. Andrew Wiegand, car number 40, who we mentioned a second ago, he would pit on lap 27, claiming this to be part of his strategy. Let's see if this strategy works out. He's not pitting with the rest of the field. This was 2 laps later, lap 29. John Cittadino's going to come down pit road. Andrew Wiegand went past. Just to show you how big the lead John Cittadino has, there's Maria Camiso and Megan Curley. And that's after Cittadino slowed up. And still waiting for the rest of the drivers. There's Dan O'Neill, Gabe Carraz, Tyler Benoit, and the rest. A lot of space between all the drivers on this course. Andrew Wiegand would win big on pit road. He would gain 14 position from 24th to 10th on the grid. Car number 4, he's been looking for this good run, and he's going to get it today. Top 10 run for the 40 team. Wrath Racing's second driver, Andrew Wiegand, hoping for a good race. John Cittadino won the race off pit road and was in the lead, but he was stuck behind the 4 of Matt Evans, who did not pit, having pitted earlier. The 4 car was doing just what he did at Zandvoort, holding up the leader. Here comes Maria Camiso in car number 26 and the 46 of Megan Curley right behind her. 26 car swerved to try and get a spot, but does not have the speed. John Cittadino is incredibly angry at Matt Evans, especially now after a few laps. Look, there's the rest of the field. John Cittadino did not want this. And Matt Evans has just been causing problems for everyone all season long, especially at road courses. I can't blame John for being angry, but finally, next lap, John Cittadino's going to push 4 car to the outside and pass on the inside or outside. It's confusing with road courses on which side you're passing. Car number 72 would dart ahead in the lead. Car number 02 would pass a lap later, passing 4 cars to get by Matt Evans. Ray Camiso would pass a lap later, but that was all who would get by him. Megan Curley would be stuck right behind car number 4. She said over the radio after the race, "Keep me away from Matt Evans and the power tools." Unfortunately, implications can be derived from that statement, but as we can all tell, everyone's really mad at Matt Evans in car number 4. See if any of these drivers can actually get by him. This is just crazy, Matt Evans driving. We'd have an incident on lap 39 of 45. Brian Bro's going to do something similar to Matt Evans. Does not want to hit into Brian Valentine. Spin the grass. I think I saw Robert DeFrank slide past him too. We'll have to check into that. He would fall 2 laps off the pace, Brian Bro. He would have to get a record. Yeah, similar case with Robert DeFrank, only with Josh LeMayo instead of Brian Valentine. He would get himself going though, so he would not fall off the lead lap, but he would finish poorly as well, car number 48. Final incident, lap 41. Tyler Benoit was the points leader and was running 7th in this race when Will Coleman comes in. Car number 85 is going to put the 3 in the wall. And the 85 is going to join him. They're going to get stuck in that gravel trap and both go 1 lap off the pace. Top 10 to outside the top 20. This is going to kill the lead for points leader Tyler Benoit, who have like a 20-point lead over the rest of the field. One more angle. Tyler Benoit was pissed over the radio. Extremely. His huge lead is dashed. And speaking of huge lead, John Cittadino would lead every single lap today and end up winning here at the Glen for a 2nd race in a row and be our first repeat winner. Breaking all sorts of records today, John Cittadino, probably to make up for his poor run in the Hot Wheels series, which is another series in a similar manner. Congratulations on the 72 team. Doing a really good job to rebound this season. Race results. John Cittadino had the lead. Dan O'Neill would finish 2nd. Maria Camiso 3rd. The rest of these drivers were all held up behind Matt Evans, who we may give a talking to after the race. Will Coleman and Tyler Benoit finished 1 lap off the pace outside the top 20. Matt Evans and Brian Brote were both 2 laps off the pace at the end of this race. Here are the top 10 in points. Tyler Benoit has 97 points. Only a 3-point lead now over Brian Valentine. The rest of the drivers also in close proximity. John Cittadino and Maria Camiso are finally in the top 10. They went from being not locked in a few races ago into the top 10. Next race we're going to have Darlington. It's not going to be as clean of a race as this one. We're going to have wrecking all over the place and cars being put in the wall. So I hope I see you